when I entered college, I was already dissatisfied with, the Catholic explanation of why there are so many poor and a few rich people in the Philippines. The poor, they are poor because they are lazy. Huh? And until you discover that with Marxism, you know that there is something that you have to fight for to bring about a system that will be equitable, where exploitation would be removed, and where you can approximate an ideal society for humankind. Well, namulat ako because we have a subject at the University of the Philippines. It's called Western Thought 2. One has to read the Communist Manifesto. And that was the thing that awakened me. At the same time, there was ferment, a drive by many of the students to more liberal education outside of the framework of the imposed educational curriculum. No, there was the rising tide of patriotism. No, because of several incidents at the U.S. bases. No, in Clark Field. One incident involved a U.S. soldier who shot a Filipino, and his explanation was, I thought it was a wild boar. So it was really something that agitated many of the students in UP. So I had some classmates then who were members of SCOPE, and I was invited to be a member of SCOPE. So I joined SCOPE, and we regularly had discussion groups, And then I joined the rally against the Congressional Committee against Un-Filipino Activities of the CAFA or something. When we went to Congress, that was my first big rally. I think practically the entire UP studentry went. Yeah, I was the longest held political prisoner under martial law, 10 years and 6 months. Of course, I was subjected to truth serum injections 2 nights in a row. On the third day, pinakita na ako sa parents ko. When my mother saw me, talagang umiiyak siya kasi sabi niya, "Don't you notice anything wrong with yourself?" I said, "Wala." And then she said, "You're talking very slowly and you're moving very slowly." And then I said, paano? Ininiksyonan ako. Ewan ko kung ano yung niniksyon sa akin. But apparently, whatever it was, affected already my part of my brain that controls my motion. But I was handcuffed to a bed for 6 months. Ang pinakamahirap sa detention is isolation. Kasi sa isolation, ang kaaway mo na sarili mo. Minsan, mas gugustuhin mo pang ikaw ay interrogatin. At least may nakakausap kang tao. Talagang masisira ulo mo kung hindi ka naghahanap ng ways and means to pass the time, no? When I was released, I joined task force detainees. First, I was just, a non-paid volunteer. Then they took me in as paid staff. Nakatulong ako sa pag-aayos ng glossary nila of terms, no? At saka sa compilation ng victims of disappearances. And then I organized yung CELDA. Yung samahan ng detainees namin sa detention. I was the founding secretary general. Iniwan ko lang yung CELDA when I became president of Partido ng Bayan. I didn't want to claim na ako, heroic or anything like that. It's just that this is my life. I intend to keep it that way, to go on. This is my belief. I'm standing by it, and it's how I intend to make my life, to lead my life. I don't have any regret because I believe na the path that I've chosen is the correct one. Given another chance, I will still choose the same path. No, my advice is, you really have to be good in your ideology. That means not only reading, but practicing it, understanding it, and always putting concrete conditions. You don't speculate. If that is not there, then you don't say, oh, it could lead to this. Conditions, what are there? What really exists? You have to really study and practice your ideology, especially Philippine history, history of the revolutionary movement. You have to study the world. Understand that we are in the era of imperialism and proletarian revolution. Study, practice, organize, mobilize. That's it.